Is this real life?
Yes, the recording has now started. So...
Okay, so I suppose we should explain what's happened. Basically, Pete can't work OBS.
Yeah, I still haven't learned to use this piece of shit, so...
It's not a piece of shit, it's not too difficult. I don't understand how you've done this.
I've never used it. Well, I used it once before, but yeah. So we're just...
Okay.
Sometime...
We're about another year into the game, I think.
Which means...
Zanzibar is kicking the shit out of the Cartesian order, and there's nothing he can do about it. And Jumeng has gone bankrupt and will get internal conflicts and explode in about 2 years' time. Other than that, it's been pretty peaceful.
I mean, if he can get his stab up 2 more...
He can't. He can't. He's got a 150% stability cost increase.
Oh shit. Oh, if he only needs to tap it up once, drop his war exhaustion once, and that should do it.
He needs to get it up to +3 in order to go and prevent the disaster from firing.
Unrest.
He'll bankrupt him again because...
No, it's unrest that's got to be lower than 0.
No, but he's got other places that can have unrest.
No, but it's national unrest that it goes off, and he's got 4.26.
Maybe.
So he just needs to stab once and drop war exhaustion. Should do it.
Perhaps. Brad has finally used his merchant.
Oh yeah, so for the recording's sake, Brad is playing Germania for this week because he couldn't make it. So the fact that you have shit recording is again Brad's fault for doing that.
So I've missed the last, 4 sessions or something?
I mean, I missed the last one, so all this is fucking new to me.
My country has grown extensively without my help. What it's doing.
Like things like this Andor. What the fuck happened to Andor? I thought Andor was doing better than that. Has Andor taken stuff out of Germania? I don't think he has.
Maybe.
No.
He's definitely had the shit kicked out of him by Egypt.
Yeah. And then fucking Iceland has like taken over the universe and the other side, along with Lannister. And nobody else is touching the New World, other than of course Wales.
Cartesian order has a couple of little colonies.
And he's dying to Iggy, so...
Yeah... Holland has got little colonies.
Oh shit, he's really dying to
colonies? Yeah, no, he can't win. He's got a lower force limit and 2 techs behind.
Oh.
The only thing that can kill him now is... The only thing that can kill Iggy now is Iggy. Bet against it, but...
I mean, 2 techs, what 2 techs are they? 17, 18? No, 16, 17. They might not be that
supply
big.
limit, and then... What was the other one? Heck is... new cannons, new cavalry, combat width and flanking range. Yeah, he's fucked.
That's... Okay, that is... Oh, flanking range. Oh, fuck. That's actually quite big. Although that might be one of the ones that actually doesn't do anything flanking range-wise. It might not be as big as it looks.
I think it's important because I use cavalry all the time, but...
Actually, Iggy's army is 32-32 against 48-8, so... Cannons alone are going to carry that realistically. Especially with all these extra infantry that he's got behind it.
Yeah. The only benefit that he has is he's got mountain forts, but...
And Iggy's combat width is 32 as well. Oh, I love this.
See, my worry is less than... Because all the Cartesian order would have to do is let him go across the strait, cut him off, and then kill that army and do the same over and over again.
Yeah. And Iggy is known for...
He's going... yeah, he's got his mountains. That's incredibly dumb. He's going to lose that battle. He's going to lose that battle now.
He does have a disadvantage though, and a number advantage. He still wins.
Carry it. He won. Bloody hell.
Yeah, he's got a better dis, and he's got full back row cannons. It's a really big difference.
All the Cartesian Order's cannons were.
Where's
I just want to see
Oh
Jermaine
my
explode.
god, look at the Cartesian Order army's retreat. Oh, that...
Yeah, I saw that.
I feel for that.
Ideal.
Iggy has actually made an accidental meta play by not taking that fort.
Is he going to Goa?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was going to Tunisia perhaps, but no.
No, it's really fucked.
Iggy isn't following him. He's going to go and get to recharge and then run away. If he can get access through the Pharaohs.
Will the Pharaohs give access though? Because are they allied to Ulm still? Yeah, and Ulm are allied to Zanzibar.
I do think Ulm wants to eat Zanzibar, but just can't be bothered with it yet.
No, because he can rely on Iggy to sell all of his provinces to him, so he doesn't have to. Also,
that's true actually, that's a good point.
The fact that Iggy is not trying to siege two forts at the same time, with the army that far away, is kind of disgusting, to be honest. Although I suppose he doesn't really know if there's anything else in reserve, so maybe.
The thing is with Zanzibar, he's got really shit ideas compared to everyone else, because, you know, it's a regular nation.
It's Salzburg.
But he's taken, like, exclusively, like, he's got defensive quality and offense, and he's tried to make up for it.
But to be fair, most other people will have that.
Cartesian has taken the worst possible combination of military ideas, in my opinion. Out with. And then he's taken morale near the end. I wouldn't have done that at all.
Yeah, if he'd taken morale, it should probably be earlier. I do like the military possible policy though. Late game that would have been massive, but right now...
The problem is he's not going to make it to the late game.
Well, they
I don't know if possible policies is really worth it. Free policies, yes, I'll take that, but possible policies, I'm not so sure.
Well, it's the difference between having your... Like, there's 4 or 5 big mill policies that are all useful. Like, there's the 5-dis one. Fucking sticky keys. Yeah, there's the cannon one for artillery combat ability, infantry combat ability, dis, and then there's the merc one. I think all of those are pretty useful, so having that extra one is probably quite strong.
I see what you're saying,
although he's
trust him point-wise, because I think it's quite a lot.
He's already got 50% mercs anyway, so like you probably don't need an extra 50% mercs having already got 50% extra. Fuck off!
The funny thing is, he's at his merc limit right now.
Shit.
At least he was. Like I saw him go up to merc limit.
He's got 14 or more available.
Okay. But yeah, if he had another 30 available, he could probably win that war. Oh, like he sent a peace deal. Is he trying to stab hit? No. Okay, never mind.
I think he just wants everything.
Want Iggy take. Just watching Jumeng die at the moment. I don't see how he comes back from this, to be honest.
And he accepted.
Behind on tech.
He accepted. So Iggy is now actually a country. Oh my god! But when you put it in diplomat mode, that looks horrible. Like, look at that snake that he's effectively done from Congo to Morocco. That's...
It's all that he was allowed to get. Like, look at it. It's what was left.
Yeah.
I don't get why he accepted That's not the piece that he asked for, is it?
I think so.
I swear it was more provinces than that, because he's taken shit. Oh, Jumeng is increasing autonomy, I think.
Oh dear.
Yep.
So these are...
That's going to really badly affect his economy. I'm watching his economy just go down. The moment that disaster strikes, he's going to go and get the really quite awful.
Yeah.
Is it minus 33% goods produced?
Oh fucking hell. And another 50% stab cost.
I don't think he's going to be able to get a point of stab, no, because it's going to cost him 248.
Oh, and he's still bankrupt as well,
And he can't get rid of the unrest. He can't get rid of the unrest everywhere.
No, but he's national. Is the important bit. If it's national unrest, I'm pretty sure.
He'd have to get rid of all the stability. He can't afford to core anything because he needs the stability, so he can't get rid of that.
Honestly, I think he needs to loan up and boost up to a 3-skill admin advisor.
Maybe.
Because he really needs the admin points. That's the only thing he can do.
I know I'm cruel, but I really hope he doesn't realise you can just get rid of it by getting the unrest down. Because I hate him. I hate this fucking country.
Oh no. Okay, he's already used admin support.
Blep is coming in to go.
No, I thought that he...
Blep is coming in to go and kill the rebels for him.
Aww.
Which I just don't think is smart. I think that Blep should eat him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's been nothing but a nuisance and a drain on Blep's resources the entire game.
Blep should just turn around and go, Cube, I know we've not been best friends for a while, but do you want to just slice and dice? And
I feel like Russia could... What's Russia's force limit at the moment? 152. Ideas were quite good. He's got discipline and morale. He's got the same military pattern as Cartesian Order. He's going to have a lot of morale actually because he's got plutocratic and he's got defensive.
Oh yeah. Well, I know there was debate in the Discord as to whether it's actually worth getting anything other than the morale or dis.
Honestly.
Because I know a lot of people have gone with fire damage and fire damage received, but then there's an argument that you should only get morale on dis from some people. I can't remember the ins and outs of it, but it is an argument. Oh, and Hochland is getting finished off. He's only AI though, so...
Right, back again. What are we talking about?
Hochland is just being finished off by Francia. Although Hochland isn't a player anymore.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Need to clean up the map a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, because that fucking, like, chode stain through the middle of it was... Oh dear.
Ronsdale is still alive. Is it just that nobody wants the land?
Probably. At least, can you see the province of Pirkanmaa in Finland? That used to be a one-province minor, completely surrounded. It's not long since died.
Christ. Nothing's really happening. The only thing we've got to watch is Jumeng possibly exploding. The disaster's still going.
It's still a few ticks away. And he's not going to get the admin in time. Yeah, definitely not.
25. This is going to be about 10 months until it pops.
Actually, you know what he could do? If he cycled around until he got a national unrest advisor.
Yeah,
Just
that's what I would be doing right now. I'd be
bin the
getting an
advisors.
unrest advisor and then just going straight for stability.
Yeah, because that would almost do it by itself.
Or you could release the overextension province as a vast and that would remove it.
Yeah, there's one big province
Waiting
that does
until it gets to like...
Oh, he couldn't.
Carnage. I don't
Oh, no,
know
he
why
could,
Humeg
but
still exists.
there is a core on that. Let's check in at India. I haven't seen what's happened here in a while.
They've been made small.
So, the phalanx has cut Bangladesh in half.
Is Bangladesh still a nation?
Yeah.
Okay, that's bold.
Tanjor's got some vassals there. Yeah, it's looking a bit spicy. I'm pretty sure has land been taken since last time? Down near where Constantinople once was.
Can't really see. I also don't understand how nobody's just killed Cube. Endurus.
Because, like...
Basically everyone in the world would just go, let's just kill Cube.
Yeah, but who actually has anything to gain from it?
Well, the Indians do.
Yeah.
Blep does. Arguably Normandy does too. Because he's allied with the Indians.
Potentially. But, like, outside of that area, there's not many other people who gain anything from it. And if we go and look at his boats...
He's number one. He's number one in the world, and there's nobody who can really challenge him at the moment. If you look at score,
his naval force limit is literally double that of Blep's.
Look at his score. Cube has 7,600 points. The closest one to him is at 5,400. Have to do something about him right now or you just won't.
Yeah.
People have tried to kill him like 1,000 times. I've tried to kill him 1,000 times.
You just can't. It's not possible. There's no right person, like, because he's got double Blep's force limit. He's even taken naval. He's taken naval ideas.
I know.
So Cube has taken naval ideas as well as he's got 10% heavy ship combat ability in his ideas, as well as 15% engagement, and he's got double the naval force limit of anybody nearby.
I know this is controversial, but I don't think that there's no way that a navy can be worthwhile.
There is, because let's look at his nation.
But if you're halfway competent, you can easily land on Cube with any navy.
Actually, the way he's set it up, it's not actually that important because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mainland forts and 1 non-capital fort on his islands. So, like, he could probably get
okay. But if you trap Cube's navy in a naval battle and then you land with a different navy, you've got free run of his entire heartland.
Yeah, because of the lack of forts. But the thing is, if he did have forts there, which he should do, like, he's making enough money for it, he should probably put forts there to A, stop things like that, and B, just to reduce the war score of if all of his land gets occupied. And at that point it would be relatively simple to deal with, because he just brings a stack or two back, and you just get wiped.
Until the internal conflicts disaster fires. Looking forward to it. More rebels for him.
No one's supporting independence of his vassal. Oh.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Although I suppose if anybody, like, you wouldn't really want to do that because the AI would control the war.
Okay, 1 more month and then he gets a disaster. So he's not going to get away from that, I don't think.
I do like how he's got a run. There it is.
There it goes. Okay.
Income is
that's a lot of rebels for him.
His balance is low now, but he's going to have to increase army maintenance.
Reduced the stability down to -3, and now it would cost him 287 per stability point.
And he needs 1 stab to get his up.
He's so Blep is Blep has left. Blep has gone home.
Yeah, there is no way you can fix this situation.
Look at all the rebels.
Let's check the truce map. Let's see.
Another 39,000 are about to pop.
Cuba's only got 4 more years of truce, so has Bangladesh. Bactria could just go, so could Novi.
Go for what? Sorry, what's going on?
Just straight into war right now. Bactria and Novi both are like, don't have a truce with Jumeng, whereas Bangladesh and Q both do.
He's about to go and take a loan at 11% interest.
Fucking hell.
Or 12% because the stability's gone down again. He's so dumb.
He's still running on no maintenance as well. Oh my god, there's even more rebels.
Because the disaster reduced his Oh look at that! Look at that! Wow. Beautiful.
Let's see
Is he
how
just
much.
planning to break? Accepted peasant demands.
I think he has to do that realistically. Separatists will be his issue though.
Yeah. Yep, here comes a loan. I want to see what the interest rate on it is.
That's also what I'm looking for.
The only thing I care about is the interest rate.
6.
He's paying 6. Yeah. So dumb. Unless Blep bails him out, he is done.
Yeah. He's got 1 stab
So
point.
Blep buy all of Siberia from Russia. I imagine there was something that Russia's going to gain from that, and I think it might well be Jumeng.
Yeah. I mean, Blep just tells Jumeng, sorry, Novi. Yeah, I'll tell you how bad his country's fucked.
Did he get gold mine out of that? No, nobody's taken that gold. There's 2 gold mines that nobody has taken.
I see them both.
AI.
No, they're owned by Manila.
Owned by Manila?
Yeah. That is a vassal of nobody. They have the vassal of Kamanchaka, and they're about to annex that. That's
Manila in the Philippines. How did this happen?
Look at all the.
Okay, no, I remember now. Blep didn't buy it. He took it from Manila, who owned all of Siberia.
Yeah, because I can see they've got all the cores there. And they got cores in the whole Philippines.
I don't understand. Jumeng is still rooting out corruption.
Yeah, you should probably drop that.
Yeah.
Then you'd turn a profit.
And he go and siege down a lot of his lands, and I think that might possibly affect his profits a little bit.
He should dev the shit out of that 1 gold mine he has.
Honestly, Fapalisha should just return and kill him. Because he could probably do it.
With a death war, yeah, but...
Yeah, well, is there any other kind of war? Holy fuck! Banners of Bankruptcy has 30,000 manpower.
Is it still a horde?
No, I
it's a
when I
republic.
did the horde ages ago. Can't remember why I did that.
Oh, it's because it gets 25% from being a march as well.
Well, because it gave me that's why.
You should have stayed as a horde, mate.
Sent professionalism. No, you can't stay as a horde if you're a vassal. It's just too painful.
Oh. Because I was going to say then you
completely like. Because the thing with my plan was you turn it into being a regular nation that would give you Chinese units who are the best units in the game up until like Tech 27. If you have a look at, if you go to my country, glorious though it be, the Chinese units and compare it to a Western unit, like Novavi.
So at the moment it's got 8, 10, 13 pips.
Then Novavi has... they're on Tech 19 though, so they've got no units already.
Right. But
if you look
those
at
have
the old ones at
6.
Tech 15. 4... 7...
5, 6,
11,
7,
12.
8, 9, 10.
So 12 pips to what was mine?
13.
Slightly better. Not that it's going to make a massive difference, but it did mean that I have the best units in the game up until Tech 27 constantly.
And the next one will have 15. Meanwhile, the next current Western one has 6, 8, 11, 15. Yeah, they match on the next Tech 19.
Which is still the best in the world, it's also drawing with Western. And about Cube, because I was told the reason that they killed me is because they were too scared of me, and now Cube is there and alive.
I think he's got to the point where he's too scary and is unkillable.
Got more rebels coming still.
Ulm has bought Ceylon. Sorry, Sri Lanka.
Yeah. Okay, so now to get out of internal conflicts, he needs to have no rebels, unrest load and 1 stability at least 1, which he's not going to get for ages.
And he's even got the wrong national focus set too. Should tick that admin button, mate.
If he falls behind on Miltech, he's going to be completely fucked too. And he hasn't even got the institution.
In that case, just stick on the admin. Because, like, the institution's going to get there soon. Also, his admin is 5 techs behind, so...
He's paying a lot to root out the corruption. He still can't get rid of the overextension.
Unbalanced research overextension. Oh, it's just the overextension. I was wondering if he had, like, states issues, but no.
No, but if he takes another point of military, he's gonna skyrocket.
I mean, this reminds me very much of Manny last time. You remember with Admin Tech 3 and Mil Tech 8?
Huh.
When he was Persia. Got himself like $1 billion.
Speaking of Persia or whatever, I'm trying to do the achievement to conquer all of India as Mughals before 1550.
Yeah, it's not very easy, is it?
10, and I've taken like 3 states in India.
Yeah, it's...
I understand how you do it.
There's a reason that it's one of only... I think it's only 2 achievements on the wiki marked as very hard. Sorry, insane. Might be 3 now. Because it's that, 3 mountains, and I think 1 faith might be marked as 1 now.
I mean, I think, well, faith was way easier last patch.
But yeah, now missionaries are
That's what's
expensive as fuck, and
conversion.
nobody converts anything, so...
Oh dear, looks like we've got a bit of technical difficulties.
Yay. Although yesterday I did do my first achievement that's marked as very hard, so I was proud of that.
And what was that?
Big Blue Blob.
Oh, you've done Big Blue Blob.
Yeah, apparently it's a very hard achievement, but I didn't see it being that hard.
I think it's got easier with like the last couple of patches where they've just added a bunch of provinces to France.
Yeah, I did it with exactly
the Europe update.
exactly 2 years to go with exactly 100 provinces.
I just can't be bothered to do it.
It's not too bad actually. Let's just see what else is going on in the world. Oh, Sassanids has got some nice rebels. Look at those.
Hold on. God.
You should activate the fort.
And he's got all his forts down too.
He did it just in time. Lovely. Good to see.
Oh, can you hear my dog going crazy?
Yeah. The Soviets have got 56,000 men at full drill. Wow.
Wow. I presume he's a march.
Yes, he is. Of Germania. Oh shit.
No, he's not, is he?
Yeah. Play map mode deceives you because
he's a march of...
it's the same colour as Novi, but it is
Yeah.
Germania.
That's interesting.
He's got sent officers as well, so he gets extra bonuses. 20% morale, 5% dis.
He's got 115% discipline at the moment.
It's not actually that impressive. No, he doesn't have...
Pretty impressive for a dead nation.
Yeah, he doesn't have economic though. Which would
Getting
give him an
defensive
extra
ideas.
5. Oh, offensive as well. Yeah, he's missing out on 10 dis from that pairing. He could really start getting it up. Although he's gone for defensive to get that morale up, so I can understand that.
I don't think it's worth doing at this point. Especially not when you're that small.
He's got a good manpower pool though.
Oh, and he can impress global trade.
84,000 people. That's some top manpower.
It is pretty ridiculous.
For just, like, basically Crimea. Okay, a bit more than that. Crimea,
It's
Moldavia.
a third of a Germany at the moment.
Although he does have Constantinople. Or Tsargrad, as it's now called. Is there an event that would make that get renamed because of culture?
It gets automatically renamed based on what
Right.
culture owns it.
Okay.
The Russians get Zagrad.
I was just making sure you hadn't
Constantinople, yeah.
violated the rules.
What? You can't rename provinces?
Yeah, because it can bug things out.
Oh, for God's sake.
Iggy's eating up Burkina Faso. No, wait, no. Gene, okay. I'd say whether the Pharaohs have really not done anywhere near as much as I was expecting them to.
They've taken all of Italy. They've got a lot of men. Like, a ridiculous amount of money. Holy shit.
Yeah, but why aren't they doing anything?
Half
Like,
that.
because if you picture a few sessions ago, he had almost the exact same set of land as he has now. He's got a little bit more in Italy. Okay, fair enough. But like,
Yeah, I agree. He really needs to go and take over Carthaginian order.
I feel like he's not grown anywhere near as much as he could have done.
Perhaps he's just scared that somebody's going to attack him.
That, and with 345,000 manpower in the bank, 6,000 ducats, like, you can
He's got 345,000 and his maximum is 322,000.
exactly. He can afford to take a long bloody war, especially with that income as well.
I think I can. Can I turn off? I wonder if that actually does anything for him. If not,
Like,
Otherwise he's getting really annoyed.
like his income is better than Germania's now, and Germany was doing really well.
Wish they didn't turn off the ledger so we could see who's making the most money.
Yeah, like it should be available for observers. He's even making more than Iceland, and admittedly Iceland isn't. The colonies haven't got fully rolling yet, but when they do,
He's got all of like the Netherlands as well, hasn't he?
he's got most of the centres of
Efficiency's so
trade.
shit. Look at that, he's only got 10% trade efficiency.
Angry burghers, dearie dear.
24. What did you do to them?
You probably had to take a province? No.
Probably an event or something.
Yeah.
Took Ambrosian Republic.
See, if it was me, and with my original nation there, I had 20 trade efficiency in my ideas and Dutch republics. That's just 30 off the bat, as well as being Norse for another 10%.
I think OIP, because that reform gives you another 10% morale.
Which one, sorry?
You could have just stacked morale like or gives you 10% morale.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Are Carthusian orders trying to send them a fleet?
4 carrels and 12
Quite
galleons.
interesting.
He,
Right, so
he bought it.
if you think about it, 10% morale off of plutocratic, he can get another 20% off of defensive, and then 5% from his ideas, and then 10% from his government reform.
It would be massive.
Did he take morale in his ideas? Nope. He took hostile core creation cost, which is a very, very strange choice.
It's probably because he doesn't have any other option, like points wise. Although it's 15% is the basic tier, because it's 15, 30, 45, 60.
Possibly.
So I'd assume it's just because like he spent everything else.
Were you around in the last Custom Nation MP?
No. Was that? I just heard there were a
You
lot
were.
of Jewish provinces in Germany or something.
I don't remember anything about that, but there was a player in Persia who created a country called Turtland.
Oh god, yeah, I heard this.
It was all about making his country completely unwantable. It had like massive fort defense stuff and core creation cost.
+2 enemy attrition.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
He died to rebels.
Holy fuck, Iceland has 14k ducats, sorry.
I suppose there might not be anything to spend it on.
He could build some
He's got
manufactories.
stuff, yeah.
In fact, he could build it in a lot of his...
I wonder if he's got...
Yeah, if you click include subjects as well,
The,
there's some massive ones there. Look, there's...
Yeah, hold on.
Especially with the...
I think... this might be controversial, but I do think that Iceland should go and attack Zanzibar.
Yeah, because then he can
Buildings
put
that you
his...
can build in colonies are so... in trade companies, even,
Yeah,
they're just
they're
so
massive.
powerful.
That, and it would mean... Because as it stands, right, Brazil and Rio de Plata and Patagonia, all that trade stuff just goes into the Ivory Coast, and he has fuck all trade power there.
God, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's nowhere else it can go.
The Amazons can go up to the Caribbean.
Yeah, but Brazil and downwards have to go Ivory Coast, and he's got 90 light ships in port as well. They're doing
he's got
nothing.
a real problem because he doesn't have the trade power on the Chesapeake Bay to send on all the trade, so he's using a whole bunch there.
Yeah, massive.
This is like, does he have a light fleet anywhere? He needs to
He's
make
got
a light
90.
fleet.
He's got 90 sat in Jamaica, doing fuck all.
That's a very, very curious decision.
Like, he could be making so much more money and just snowballing, but he's just
It's a country that should be ungodly rich, but it's...
Yeah, because he's got total free reign of the New World, and free reign of an end node that the whole lot flows into.
I think he may have psychically heard us about his trade efficiency, and his... Oh, never mind, it's broken. I was about to say, he's fixed his trade efficiency by making the burghers less influential. Back again somehow.
I don't think that works when they're in negative. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
No, yeah, because it's based on how much power they have is the amount of effect they have, and then how much loyalty they have is what effect they have.
Yeah. He's now actually negative. What's he spending his money on? I mean, he's spending 56 ducats, right, on boats, and 90 of them are sat in port.
This is interesting, because if you look, he's way over force limit.
Not that much. He's only over by 3.
But I wouldn't be that far over force limit if I had boats just sitting there doing nothing, so
Exactly.
I think he might be gearing for something.
I would willingly be like almost double force limit with light ships if I was playing.
It's got 92 heavies.
Yeah. Do you reckon he's going like cube style? No, surely not.
I would hope he's going after cube. Got 60.
Unless he's going after.
Cube's got the wrong naval doctrine too. Got maintenance, whereas Iceland has
Maintenance.
fucking maintenance too. Okay, never mind.
He's got fucking maintenance, and oh, I thought you were switching to British culture. No, he hasn't. He's almost.
No, that's a real shame.
He's 41%. 41% English culture.